Hi, beautiful souls. If you are the divine feminine in a twin flame connection and you suddenly don't care about chasing your twin flame anymore, you're not losing union. You're finally ready for it. And here's why. In the beginning, the divine feminine is almost always a chaser. But not because she's desperate, it's because her energy is wounded. She's operating as the one who waits to be chosen. She overgives, she obsesses, and she's trying to force 3D union because her nervous system literally thinks love equals anxiety, and if it is calm, it must not be real. Her anxious attachment style is rooted in childhood and is characterized by a deep fear of abandonment, low self-esteem, and an intense need for constant validation and closeness in relationships. This is high vibration but low frequency energy. You get the highs, the signs and the sinks, and then it crashes. And the cycle repeats. The divine masculine reappears, then he withdraws again and she chases again. The divine masculine can't step up here because polarities are flipped, and your shared energetic field is not balanced. Divine feminine is in her masculine energy of doing and fixing, and divine masculine is in his wooden feminine of avoiding and withdrawing. When the divine feminine gets tired of this continuous push and pull dynamic, she decides to take her energy back from her twin and invest it on herself, on her inner work and healing. She chooses to love herself unconditionally, to heal her past wounds and traumas, to release anything that is not serving her anymore, to shed old limiting beliefs and step into her authentic self and follow her soul's purpose. Her identity is shifting and her nervous system is healing. She stops affirming from lack and starts living from the end. Something shifts energetically because she has surrendered and hit neutrality. Neutrality isn't you not caring, it's you no longer having emotional spikes about him. You surrendered. No more checking, no more spiraling when he goes quiet. You feel calm in your body and your frequency has locked into I am loved, I am whole with or without him. And here's what happens in the 3D. When you pull back, you stop initiating and you go quiet, to you it feels like you finally have peace. But to him, you disappeared from the old dynamic he was used to. He feels a profound sense of loss, waking him up to the reality of the connection. He may feel a magnetic pull towards you, often resulting in him taking on the chasing role, wanting to reconnect or seeking reassurance. When the divine feminine is neutral, it means the ego is no longer in control and they have stopped trying to fix their counterpart. They started loving themselves more than the idea of the relationship, and they are okay with or without them in the physical reality, accepting that if it's meant to be, it will be. Without the divine feminine chasing, the divine masculine is forced to stop running and face their own shadows. All this has to happen because union can't happen when your identity is chaser. The universe won't give you a relationship that confirms your self-concept of abandonment. The divine masculine cannot chase someone who is chasing, as it violates polarity. The second you stop chasing, you correct your energy. Now his avoidant programming gets triggered. Why? Because you detached, and your detachment feels like rejection to his inner child. The same rejection you used to feel, and now he has to face his wounds to get you back. This is the point where most divine feminines panic and think they messed it up. But the truth is that you didn't. You actually graduated. True neutrality is not apathy. It's, I desire union, but I don't need it to be okay. Your energy becomes magnetic instead of needy, and his energy has to become devoted instead of avoidant. This is when 3D movement actually starts. Not when you're chasing, but when you are whole. So, if you are the divine feminine and you have stopped chasing, congratulations. You didn't give up on love. You gave up the identity of the one who begs for it. The runner phase is just your twin flame catching up to your new frequency. And as both twins work on their own inner healing and achieve balance, they experience a reunion from a place of unconditional love rather than codependency. I hope this video resonated with you, and if it helped you in some way, subscribe to support my channel. I am Lina, a spiritual teacher, a transformational coach, and a twin flame counselor. And if you need assistance on your spiritual awakening and healing process, or guidance on your twin flame journey, you can contact me to my email address, as I offer online private coaching sessions. Thank you for listening. Much love and light.